Wow, another great day here at Pro Rollers. We got an unboxing of a 2027 model that kicked everybody's butt last year. What do we have here? Looks like it's a Louisville brand new 2027 Supra USA. Look at the rainbow fade paint job on that guy. Pretty special. We're gonna get this thing tested with the wrapper off, and then we're gonna do a standard roll, see what the compression tests come down to. Standard roll really on these bats is kind of not really worth going to, because you want to do the ProMax roll on all these youth bats. Youth bats are not used in college. They're not subject to a compression test. Do the ProMax roll, get your best bang for your buck. We do provide two different services because people like options, but on these bats that are not used in college, do the ProMax. Stick around for the compression test results, stock, standard, and ProMax. Let's see what we can do with this brand new 2027 Supra. All right, you guys like the crinkling and the paper, so we're gonna rip this wrapper off here so you can satisfy you with some crunching. There you go. All right, here we are with the wrapper off. Nothing touched to it. Looks like it's about 485 on the gauge. Last year they were about 490, 495, so a slight improvement out of the wrapper. Nothing crazy, nothing you're even going to notice, but we're going to get this thing brought down. It's probably going to come out with the standard roll around 300, maybe 290, so stick around, see what we can do. Then we're going to ProMax it, see if we can get it down to that 250 mark. All right, here's this new Supra going through a standard roll. Again, the only difference between a standard roll and a ProMax is we apply a little bit more pressure. It breaks in the fibers a little bit more. It's not anything night and day. It's just the fact that we can pass a compression test if we need to on some bats. These bats don't need to pass a compression test. That's why we always say ProMax these youth bats, but people like options. So this is just doing its thing. We're gonna move it towards the taper a little bit and get her going. Stick around also for the standard roll results. All right, here we are back after the standard roll. Let's see what she comes out to. Looks like about 410, 415 on the gauge. So they're actually a little bit stiff there. I mean, compared to what they really were last year. Last year with the standard roll, they were getting down to closer to about 300. So again, nothing big, nothing you're going to notice. We really should be ProMaxing all of these youth bats anyways, so stick around for the ProMax result. All right, here we are. We're going to ProMax this thing now. We've got the standard results in. Came in and you know, mid fours. We're going to see if we can get this thing down and with the ProMax. So hopefully around 260, 270 area with this new bat. So ProMax in this thing here, just get a little bit more pressure. This is for everybody, really, because these bats are not used in college, so I would recommend ProMaxing any youth bat. Stick around for the results of this ProMax rolling. All right, here we are back after the ProMax with this 2027 Supra U-Trip. Comes out at about 260, 265, so pretty standard. That's what we were thinking. This thing is going to be one of the hottest USSSA bats that's out there for the summer. It was last year. Nothing's going to change this year. It's pretty similar. New paint job, a little bit updated end cap, a little bit updated connection piece. So 2027 Louisville Supra is super hot here, especially once you get it rolled from Pro Rollers. Do the ProMax, get the best bang for your buck, and call it a day. Have a great summer, guys. Thank you.